Hey ladies, I'm back. Very quick update for you. So it was my last video was the luteal blood test, and as I told you, I was not going to do the second one because I didn't feel that it was necessary, so I didn't do it. I made the executive decision not to do that test, and that was scheduled for last Thursday. And my beta pregnancy test was technically scheduled for yesterday, November 12th, but I was off yesterday and did not want to go in to do the test, and I did not test at home either. So I decided to be patient for one more day. I did talk to my doctor's office before deciding to put the test off by a day, and they said that that was fine. They actually said I could come in later. I just couldn't come in before the day the test was scheduled, but I could come in later. So I decided to go in today. And this morning, I went in at around 7 a.m., a little bit before 7 a.m., and, did the blood test, was told that they would call me this afternoon between 2 and 4, maybe up till 5 o'clock. So, all day, I'm just waiting. I'm just, on pins and needles the entire day, waiting, especially once 2 o'clock rolled around. I'm like, okay, they said between 2 and 4, maybe 5. So I'm just like, waiting every moment, walking around with my cell phone at work with it in my hand all every moment, like can't function without it, not trying to be far away from it so I can duck in somewhere to take the phone call because it's also a personal call. So I didn't want to take it in front of any of my coworkers, of course. So I had my office door closed the entire time waiting for this phone call. That did not come. So 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, any minute now. 5 o'clock, I'm getting annoyed by 5 o'clock, right? Because come on, why are you making me wait? You know this is a very important phone call. Why are you making me wait? And I knew that no matter what the results were, I was going to have, a whole range of emotions. My husband was calling me like several times. Did the doctor call yet? Did the doctor call yet? My mom calling me. Did the doctor call? So I'm like, no. 5 o'clock, 5:30, I'm annoyed. I just said, well, I'm going to head home. I was trying to wait around before getting on the train because I didn't want to get on the subway and not have a signal or have to take the call on the subway because, as I said, it's a personal call. So I kind of wanted some privacy to do it. But anyway, so about a little bit after 5:30, I left the office. By about 5:50 or something, I'm on the train. And I come up from the train. And, of course, they had called because it was a voicemail message. So they called during the time that I was on the subway. I knew that was going to happen. I should have gotten on the subway earlier because, of course, the moment I wasn't able to get the call, that's when they were going to call. And she left a voicemail message. And I had some questions, so I wasn't really happy to have a voicemail. I wanted to talk to someone because I had a few questions. Regardless of what the results were, I had one, was I cleared to work out? Because I need to work out. I'm feeling like I need to at least be active, and I know I'm not supposed to do any high intensity or any extreme or strenuous exercise before the first pregnancy test. And then 2, can we have sex? We have not had sex since I started my first stimulation shot. So that might be TMI. I'm sorry, but it's been about a month. I've been completely, first they said, no, because, you could, but your ovaries were bloated when I was doing the stimulation. Then after the retrieval you have to wait 2 weeks. And this is roughly 2 weeks and that, up until the first pregnancy test. So the first pregnancy test was today. So I just wanted to confirm. I'm pretty sure the answer was yes to both of those, exercise and sex, but I just wanted to make sure. And the third question I had was in regard to my third embryo. what happened. Was it frozen? Did it make it to be frozen? So I just wanted to know, because I have not gotten an update as of yet. And I also did not check for an update. So of course, they call, and I listened to a voicemail message. I could barely hear it. I'm on the platform walking off the train. For the moment, I got the signal, and it pops in, and I'm like scrambling. My heart is like pumping, like, what is it? And so I hear the message, and she says, "Congratulations, your test was positive." So, good news. I don't know much other than that. I mean, and they're supposed to tell you your numbers, or at least that's what the woman this morning who took my blood said, that they would tell you your numbers, I guess, as far as the levels of hormones. I don't really know. No one told me, because they didn't tell me on the message. What they did tell me, which is a little annoying, and with each step of this is another thing that I totally didn't know, because of course I'm a newbie at this entire process, is that I still have to keep going in for pregnancy tests. So I have to go in this Thursday for another test to make sure that my levels are increasing and that it is growing appropriately. Who knew? Well, maybe you knew, but I didn't know. So, because I was looking forward to not having to go there for a while. I know there's some ultrasounds that don't need to be done, but early, and I know I need to get them done there before I go to a normal obstetrician. But I just wanted to kind of be done with this early morning blood test thing, but not yet. And added bonus, I get to continue with the progesterone shots. Yippee! Because I love doing those. But overall, really good news. So excited. I don't think I really processed it, because I didn't find out until about a little bit before 6 o'clock. And right now it's 7:10 p.m. So I've only known for about a little over an hour. So, and I haven't told my husband yet. So I actually am recording this before talking to him, because I didn't find out until and I want to try to tell him in a maybe cute way. I don't know. I mean, everything about this process is so regimented. I don't know if there's any surprise, cute way. He's been looking for it all day. So anyway, thank you for all the prayers and the best wishes, and I'll continue to keep you posted, and I'll update you soon.